Greetings, comrades. My name is Gigantals. Welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you happened last time, we've basically been getting closer and closer to Yuri, and it's Sunday, and now we are going. Now she's coming around to our house, and it's new because she's never been over to our house, so we're going to see how things go, and hopefully things will go well. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There is no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. By putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Yuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I worry about her in the back of my mind. Okay. I'm excited to visit here where Yuri comes over. I'm just gonna skip this part. Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? That was good. Sorry, I just can't. Sorry, I thought there's something that. Wait, so I can't. Hold on. I had to skip that because I just didn't think I could handle the emotion. As I push my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous and nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I'd have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. He looks nice with that sweater on. I see, you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Yeah, she looks nice. Yeah. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Damn, this is a nice room. I mean, look at it. Dude, I wish my room in real life was this big. I have my own TV. Okay, closet, that's fine. Right. Bookshelf, I'd love that. Oh, all these books. Yeah, I'd love that. Office chair, yeah. Oh, there's a computer here. Oh, it's a double bed. Oh, I wish I was Gigan. I take you to my room. But the first thing she does is contract curiously, which makes me feel anxious. So clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. It'd be really embarrassing for me to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'm glad he helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! It's not your switch, which is in the process of opening desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap and making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? What was in that drawer? His diary. These pictures of Yuri. Like a picture of Yuri, with hearts drawn around it, maybe. Should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you had planned on taking you that far. Of course. I want to take our guests to a faraway place. Then maybe you'll stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm just determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like it's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Let's go and use them during the poetry events. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping away here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that'd be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Well, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the area itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. You may not be able to feel radiation permeate through your body, but up to a certain point you will. I mean, it's got a bit of it sets the atmosphere a bit killer, but yeah. Great relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions after you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion of anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon hanging from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Ah, that's a good idea. Wouldn't that be beautiful? And then eventually, like some punk, you'll just like rip it out the door. But wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Uh huh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's the marker, Gigan. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character in each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. You have no idea. I didn't have very good handwriting. I write things with my right hand, but my handwriting is really bad. It's because when the country I was born in, I was left-handed. I'm left-handed, but the country I was born in, they forced me to write with my right hand instead. And because I'm naturally writing things with my right, forcing to write something with the hand you're not used to, I guess it messes things up. But even I can't write with my left hand because the muscles are too underdeveloped. But I use my left hand for everything else, like anything. Anything you name it, I use my left hand. I only use my right hand for writing, so it's kind of ambidextrous. But that's why I have bad handwriting, so I can connect with my character here too. But I connect so much to this game. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to a desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's an ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To teach your own, To each their own, You promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? You don't think I'm weird for this? No, I understand perfectly. I understand how people collect knives. But, why would people, over there in the US, why some people collect guns? I mean, other than the fact just to, defend themselves. To show off, saying, hey, look at this beautiful gun. Well, nice, I understand perfectly. Uh-huh. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just something I noticed you got about sharing. It's, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a real cool-looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Don't cut yourself. Why do you even get a knife like this? Well, this is meant to take place in Japan, so I can assume that there's I'm not trying to make this sound stereotypical or anything, but I assume there are shops you can get the shops there that you can buy not samurai blades or anything, but the style of it, small blades. I remember when I went to Geneva, you won't believe how many shops were selling Swiss Army knives. I mean, obviously Switzerland, but there were loads, and they had loads of different designs. Dude, there were like 100 different functions, and the knife was like this is like this, like that long, and like this thick. So it was like knife like so there's a knife like that, this wide, and this thick with all the different functions. But anyway, okay, getting off point. The point is, yeah, I'm very sure there are shops in Japan you could buy knives like that. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Again? Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I bet you touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. You can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. Sword drop right blood trickles down my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares there noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without any warning, Yuri puts my finger in the mouth and licks the wound. Why would you do that? You know that's like partial cannibalism, right? I mean, it's someone else's like wound. You know that, right? You're meant to lick your own wounds. I'm not saying you should eat yourself, but you're meant to lick your own wounds, right? If someone else does it, that's the equivalent of cannibalism because they're basically ingesting parts of you. I feel a tongue curl around my finger. So if this game either ends that I lick. So this game either ends that I stick Natsuki's finger in my mouth, or I stick my finger in Yuri's mouth. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I can imagine that. I'm going to do something like that. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're reacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. What is with this guy's fingers? Does he have like a finger fetish or something? He like licks other people's fingers. Yeah, sorry, not on screen. He either licks other people's fingers or he gets someone to lick them for him. Again, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the Japanese oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Gigan. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I had no response to that. Why do you keep your bandages? I didn't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Actually, there is a way you can test how sharp a knife is. It involves you know your nail here. What you do is you take the bit of knife and just pointing the blade yourself. You just gently like scrape the blade of it like that on the knife. And if the knife is sharp, you'll see bits of keratin, like a small keratin shavings on the knife blade. And make sure you don't like cut off your finger while you're at it. That's one way you can test how sharp a knife is. Just by doing like this is the knife and this is your nail. You just do like that, just gentle. Meanwhile, I'll continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming with us, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each of these. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back up to the room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling your sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd paint the gradient across the banner, starting with colours for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. I'll throw out the banner. Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class projects you had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. I don't usually even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's just something simple, like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. True, you know, companionship. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things in like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Hey! We think you get another connection. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. Don't spill anything. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. You just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked for you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. Now drops the paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush in and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I turn to my room and go back down in front of her. Yeah. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? Is it? No, okay. It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. You okay? It's an intense expression I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is Yuri the Japanese oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation down my arm, or through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Don't. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Oh! No, notice is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the light sky with the white dots that look like stars. Look at the banner as a whole. It's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. Needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine, man. Totally chill. I'll chill there. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You said like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Huh? So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping you had some extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks of herself. I think it'd be too responsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's really my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Yeah. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk around the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, you fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I couldn't say that without thinking. About today. It's fine we don't have as much time as we wanted. Yes, you can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, and we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot, she didn't like very much. I stumbled over my words. As I stumbled over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, again. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Hi, Yuri. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Why don't you get a chance? Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah, hi, again. Sayori? Just now we weren't. It's okay, again. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I was hoping I'm really on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Hero beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Feeling embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori wakes up after her. Sayori, I thought you wanted to come over today. Oh, well, I tried staying in my room, but imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. Is she... No! No! Yeah. Okay. It's a day festival. However, I'm not going to do anything about it because before I need to go rewind and go back to the Sayori, I need to go to the school and see what happens because I have to bring in the band, don't I? And you see how that works out. And then just before I return home, I'll go back and do it again. So, but we're out of time for this. So that's all my time for this episode. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please share my videos and please comment what you think of them. And let me know if there are any other games you want me to play. Please do subscribe to my channel so you can see more of this content. And please ring bells so you can get updated with my video releases and my Doki Doki Jutsu Club series. And next episode, we're going to go and work with Sayori. See you next video, comrades. Until then.